permit application fee for Film LA is $795 right now. Filming notification, $198 per notification. And filming at an LA County beach is $400 per day. So this is the ultimate guide for saving money for your films, short films, web series, TV series, whatever you're currently working on. If you're not finding investors at the beginning of your career, which is normal, you need to work, get some money, pay your bills, pay your rent, yes, then save the remaining money you have for your creative projects so that you can put some work out there. Hello beautiful filmmaker, my name is Sada and welcome to my channel. I know I'm sitting a bit weird today, but trying to figure out the lighting and everything. I talk about filmmaking, screenwriting, producing, and a bit of my life in Los Angeles. If you're interested in any of these topics, subscribe and like this video. And don't you dare click out of this video because you don't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the average budget you need for shooting your own short film, web series, proof of concept film, and also for feature film. So by definition, or based on Google, a low budget feature film is made with less than $2 million. But you don't need even that much money to shoot your own feature film or short film if it's in one location, 2 to 3 actors, even less, minimum crew, minimum equipment. Hopefully your crew has their own equipment that they can bring, so no rentals. Now let's take a look at Coherence. It's a science fiction indie movie. The budget of this film is $50,000. That's it. Set in one location, 8 actors I think, and minimum crew. It's the perfect example for what we're talking about today. But in my opinion, you can make your film with even less budget. Imagine you're shooting at home, girl style maybe, and you're just shooting with your camera. That's all. You can make movies however you like, with whatever you like. Okay, it depends on the script. Actually, let me make a list of how to make low budget films or how to write low budget films, so you have it right here at the beginning of this video. Keep the locations to minimum, 1 location preferred, but it can be 2 or 3 locations. Keep the actors to a minimum, 1 actor, perfect, 2 actors, amazing, 3 actors, getting a bit too much. You get it. Minimum crew. My biggest suggestion is to have friends who love making films, just like you. So that way, they will work with whatever minimum you give them because they just enjoy making films and they want to help you out. And for equipment, I suggest that you have friends who have some equipment. For example, I have lights in my house. My boyfriend has camera, my other friend has focus device, my other friend has some grip equipment, my other friend has some gaffer equipment. So if I just take them for my project, we're done for. I think we only need slate at this point. Even if these are not your friends or just someone you know, you can pay them something daily for them to bring their equipment on set. So that way you don't have to pay so much money to Wooden and Nickel or whatever rental house you're using for renting the same equipment. It's just too much money. But hey, be careful about this because I was about to hire this sound girl who asked for $400 or $300 per day, and it was a great deal because she was gonna bring her own equipment, so we didn't have to pay money for the equipment and separate money for the sound person. So that was just the perfect deal. But then I met 2 film students who were super interested in sound, and they were getting sound credits a lot in their student films, but they wanted a non-student film credit. And they were okay with however much we would give them. So I checked ShareGrid. You should check it out. It's a great online rental place, and I wish they were sponsoring my videos. Renting sound equipment on ShareGrid is like $60 per day. And if you get it during the weekend, some make it free for the weekend. So you pick it up on Friday to Sunday or Monday. You just pay $60 or $120 and you just have sound equipment that you need. then you can give these students 50 or 100 per day. And this is non-union we're talking about. Non-union, ultra low budget. Okay, don't judge me. So you close the deal for sound for $420 for a 3-day shoot. So I was about to give this sound girl $900 or $1,200 for a 3-day shoot. And keep in mind, I'm shooting only with like $2,000, okay? I'm not rich. So why should I pay $900 alone for just a sound person? There's so much more: crew, budget, meals, locations, permit. There's a lot of things I need to pay for. That just didn't make any sense for me at that point. If I had more budget, then sure, I'm happy to pay whatever is needed. So this is not about making people work for free. No, I am not in favor of that. But sometimes you're just starting out. No one wants to give you money and you're like, fuck it, I will make my own projects then. So how much do you have? 2,000, 3,000, give or take, 5,000 maybe, I hope. So you're shooting your short film on your own. Then you have to find people who want to do this with you, not people who want half of your budget as a payment. No, I'm sorry, this is a beginner's guide. So if you're rich and if you can pay so much for your crew, then good for you. I wish we all could, but we can't. So if you're a beginner, this guide is for you. Now, moving on. I forgot to mention the budget you need for a short film. I made short films with the budget ranging from $2,000 to $15,000. So it depends on how many locations you have. It depends on the genre, like science fiction needs $10,000, $15,000. If you have crazy set decorations or crazy sets that want much more money. So it completely depends on your script. Story time. I had a call with this filmmaker who wanted me to produce his short film, and we were talking on the phone. After an hour of talk about the script that he wanted to make, he suddenly asked, how much do you think this would cost? And I said, you need minimum $2,000 to $3,000. And he goes like, what? He told he would shoot this movie with just $500. You won't have permit, you won't have insurance, you won't have equipment, and as far as I know, he doesn't even have a camera. And you won't have good food. Then how are people gonna travel to the location? Because it's far away. And if you do something wrong because you don't have permit or insurance, then you end up paying so much more money and losing so much. So that $500 won't be a good shoot for anyone. So don't try to make a film with just $500 unless you're making it with your boyfriend or girlfriend or someone very close and at your house. You're just paying for their crafties and that's it. Sure, go ahead. But if you're trying to get professional crew or people you want to work with in the future, don't do that. Now, on to my guide for saving money for your creative projects, especially in the beginning when no one is giving you money and you want to make your proof of concept shorts. This guide is amazing. I'm assuming you're at least working somewhere to earn some money to pay for your rent and all the other things you're paying. I'm assuming that. Ready? You're like, come on, girl, you talk so much. I'm sorry. Here's my step-by-step guide. Step 1, separate savings account. I want you to open a separate savings account in your bank account for just your creative projects. Literally, do it after you watch this video. That way, whatever you can save in a month, $10, $20, maybe even less, maybe more, goes to that savings account that you're keeping only for your creative projects. And promise yourself right now, I will not touch this savings account. Do not touch it. Whatever happens. If you touch it, then that's it. You're probably not going to be able to save any money. So resist the urge. Step 2, rent. Listen to me. Live with your parents if you can. Especially here in Los Angeles, rent is insane. Okay, all the money you earn literally goes to rent. This is especially for young filmmakers out there who are fresh out of college, fresh out of film school maybe. If you can live with your parents for a year or two, you can save so much money from your rent. So whatever you earn literally stays in your pocket. Some of you might be saying, please man, I just moved out. I don't want to go back to my parents. It's okay. I got you. I have another suggestion then. If you're living in LA, you probably know what I'm talking about. Sleep on someone's couch. Live in someone's living room. Do some communal living. Here in LA, if you live in someone's couch, then you pay $500 to $800 a month, as far as I know from some of my friends. And if you live in a studio apartment here in LA, the rent you're gonna pay starts from $1,800 per month. Do you get what I'm saying? So, after saving some money from your rent, you put that saved money into the savings account that you made in step 1. Step 3, food. You're earning how much as a filmmaker in a month? $3,000, $4,000, not even that? Then I'm sorry, but you cannot eat food from outside. You just can't. What is this constant going out with your friends for coffee or for lunch or whatever? Make your own coffee and make your own lunch. Maybe you can eat outside once a week, but what are you doing ordering Postmates or Uber Eats or Dashdoor every single day? Reality check, please, people. This just makes me so angry. Don't order. Learn how to cook. Learn how to cook basic things. If you don't learn how to save money now, then what do you think is gonna happen when you're earning thousands and thousands of dollars? It's just gonna go like this. I'm sorry, I'm really not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, save money with groceries. Save money and stop eating outside. That's all. Step 4, leisure. Minimalism. I swear to God, minimalism changed my life. Minimalists. Go watch their documentary on Netflix if you haven't seen it. And let me tell you right now, I am not a minimalist in terms of owning less stuff. If you see my room right now, and I'm looking at it, I have so much stuff. Like, I cannot just pack a bag and leave. That won't happen. I have so much stuff. But the best part is, I use every single thing that I own. If I want to buy something or if I think I need something, then I write it to my list and then I try to live without it for like 10 to 20 days. After that, if I don't even remember what I wanted, then that's it. I don't need it. But if I'm having trouble living without it, or for example, quality of the films I shoot, because you know we own a lot of film equipment here, but whatever I need it for, I try to do without it. If I can't, then I buy it. Wow. I hope it doesn't crash into us. And step 5, set goals. Set goals every month. Think about how much money you can send to your savings account that we made in step 1. Just plan it. You know your work, you know the average money you make from your work. So set goals accordingly. Be like, okay, I plan to put $300 in my savings account this month. Or it doesn't even have to be that high, however much you can spare. Aim to put at least $20 to $50 a month. Then increase it slowly. I know it's not that much at the beginning, but slowly it's gonna build up. So start with small, then slowly build up, and at some point you're gonna become a pro at saving money for your creative projects. Believe me, you got this, okay? We're all struggling here. Struggling artists is a thing because we're all around the world, so you're not alone. But if you don't do anything about it, then you'll stay exactly the same. You have to start doing something. You have to shift your mindset and start making changes right now. Only then you can invite success into your life. I sound like a spiritual leader right now. I hope this was helpful. Like this video if you learned anything from this, and Let me know in the comments below what else we can do to save money for our own creative projects. And whatever I said in this video, please don't take it personally. These are stuff that I learned from living in LA, from my friends who save money for their own creative projects. These are just things that I observed. I have this amazing friend and very talented filmmaker and writer. She lives with her family at the moment and she's almost 30. Don't laugh, because she's earning lots and lots of money. She's not paying bills, well, a little bit bill to help her family. She's not paying rent. She's paying nothing. She's living for free with her parents, and in the meantime, she literally puts every single penny she earned to her savings account that we talked about in step 1. And she still makes and made most of her own projects. She's like a production company. And she's going to make it so big someday, because that's a very smart move. Shout out to my talented friend, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.